am so thirsty. Whew. I'm gonna forget that water's on the floor and I'm gonna knock it over when I stand up. Bet you $5. Hey guys, so today I am talking about my skincare routine. This is a video that I mentioned I might do back in my June favorites video, which is the last video I posted on my channel, and I will add that in a card up above. But this is a video that I feel passionate about because I feel passionately about talking about skin. I know that's weird. It sounded really weird when I just said that, but I have dealt with acne since I was in 7th grade. Now that I'm a sophomore in college, I am tired of dealing with acne. So before I hop into the details of my daily and weekly skincare routine, I just really want to clarify that acne does not define you. And I know that when you suffer with acne, that's the last thing you want to hear. People all the time are telling you that acne doesn't matter, it's okay. But at the same time, when you go out in public, people stare and you know it. So I just want to let you know that I've been there. I've been in those shoes. And if you look back on my old YouTube videos, you can see how terrible my skin was in many, many videos. And I would just post them online without covering it at all. But it wasn't because I was confident about myself. It was because I was so worn down and tired of fighting it that I just gave up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Even now at 19, I'm still fighting acne, but it's better than it's ever been. And I have such great hope that I am on a winning streak, that it will be defeated sooner or later. But if you suffer from acne, just know that you are not defined by that. You are so much more than the way that you look and the way that your skin appears and the way that your hair falls on your shoulders. You're just so much more than all of the things that the world tells you that you are. And just be encouraged by me saying that. I know that it's hard to when you're in the middle of this battle that just seems like a losing battle. But acne won't last forever, and even if it does, you will find that when you just put it away, if you don't even think about it, you can think about so much more and you can accomplish so much more. So with that spiel out of the way, I just want to start off by saying I have a hormonal condition called PCOS. It's common in women, but as a result, it leads to a lot of acne issues. So while I treat my acne and I treat it as well as I possibly can, this is something that without hormonal changes in my body probably won't get better on its own. So if you suffer from PCOS, know that I do too. And if you're a dude and you can't have PCOS, well, cool for you. But just wanted to throw that out there that I do have that. So my acne does have a hormonal basis. And you might too if you're a girl. You might even talk to your doctor about that. If you feel like your acne is abnormal and that you're fighting it really hard but nothing's changing, you might check into that. It's simple ways to find out. It's not the end of the world if you do have PCOS, but it is good to know. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to let you know before getting into my routine is that I don't have any face makeup on today, just mascara. I thought, what better video to do without any makeup on than my skincare video? So I am broken out right now more than I have been in the last few months. But I've been sick for a while and I've been dealing with a lot of stress this summer. So I understand that my acne is definitely related to those things. Without further ado, here we go. Gosh, why? So when it comes to skincare, a lot of people think that diet affects the way that your acne appears. And while that might be true, I don't really know. I have not found that any particular food or drink items cause my acne to get worse. Aside from using products, there are some other things that I do though to help with my acne. For instance, I keep my hair out of my face when I sleep at night. I always wear it in a ponytail, and I don't wash my hair more than every other day. I was told by my doctor that with the kind of hair that I have, washing my hair every day would strip it of its oils, and actually the way that it would touch my face, it would actually make my acne worse. I try really hard not to touch my face very often, especially in the area where I find that I have the hormonal breakouts the most, because the oils on your hands and the flora on your hands can cause acne to get worse. So I try to avoid touching my face. I try to avoid picking at my pimples or popping them. I know that that's hard and you really want to do it, but that does make it worse. And popping zits is what leads to that acne scarring that scars you for years and years. So those are just some things that I do without medication, without acne treatments. to help prevent my acne and to lessen the effects of it. Additionally, in the past, I have used prescription treatments such as Retin-A, which did not work for me. That's just basically a vitamin A cream, and I'm pretty sure I still have it in my bathroom, but it was horrible for me. It did not work at all. And I've also used Clearasil and Neutrogena and Clean and Clear and Mary Kay, and those things all sometimes worked. Sometimes they didn't work at all, but right now I have found the most effective system for me is Proactive. I went years and years always wondering if Proactive actually worked, and then last summer I just so happened to get my hands on a couple bottles of it, and I found out that for me it really does work. It has been the only thing that has consistently worked for my acne and hasn't reached a plateau point about 6 months in. So that is all the products that I'm going to show you today are from the Proactive line. I didn't actually buy all of them. 4 of them were given to me by a friend in the last month or so that I've been using and trying out. So yeah, but Proactive is worth the investment. It's easy to deal with their website. It is expensive, but the thing is you can order your first shipment and then it will schedule a second shipment. But the thing about that is you can call their hotline. I think it's a hotline. You can call their phone number and talk to a real person, and they will very easily, very quickly, without any hassle, move your ship date, which means you won't be charged for anything. And you can move that ship date back as far as you want. I moved it 6 months one time, and so don't worry about the fact that it seems like a recurring cost because you do have some control over that. This is basically my daily / weekly routine. I have a lot of skincare products, so I couldn't really fit them into one video. I'm probably going to end up doing another video, maybe even 2 more videos about other skincare products that I have. I use the Renewing Cleanser in the morning and at night. It's the first product I use at night. This is the only product I use in the morning, with the exception of occasionally when I have some dry skin, I will use a moisturizer in the morning. I have very oily skin, but I also have sensitive skin that tends to dry out easily. So if your skin is like that, I'm your girl. My morning routine, like I said, is just that Renewing Cleanser, but then if this were nighttime, the next step would be the Revitalizing Toner. I just pour a little bit of this on a cotton pad and I rub it all over my face. The other counterpart that I have to this, when I don't feel like using this, I will use the Proactive Plus Step 2, which is the pore targeting treatment. It is the same active ingredient, which is benzoyl peroxide. It's just they're in 2 different consistencies, and this one is supposed to be reformulated to work better. So I use this one about 4 times a week. In the cases that I use this, it's normally in the middle of the day when I feel a breakout coming on. I'll rub it all over my face, and then at nighttime I will continue to use this one. So then the last product in the 3-step system is the repairing treatment. And this is my least favorite product that I have from Proactive, but I continue to use it because it doesn't do anything negative. The only reason that I don't really like this product is because I expected it to be a moisturizer, but it is not. It is a continuation of step 1, essentially. This is benzoyl peroxide. This entire system is benzoyl peroxide, which I do like because salicylic acid doesn't work for me. But yeah, I expected this to be a moisturizer, and it's not. It's the consistency of a moisturizer. It's very light, and it rubs in very easily, but it is not a moisturizer. So that was disappointing when I first got it and found that out, especially because it was drying out my skin. And those are the only 3 products that come with the basic Proactive set. They don't give you a moisturizer, which doesn't make much sense to me because I have oily skin, but it still dried my skin out. So I can only imagine that people with dry skin end up with really dry skin. Luckily, Proactive does have a product that is a miracle product. Unfortunately, my bottle is completely empty. And this was just the free bonus that they sent me in my first kit. This is the Green Tea Moisturizer, and I loved this product. I can't afford currently to buy the full-size bottle, but it smells clean, it's refreshing, and it works so well. One application of this in the morning before I would put on my makeup before class, and all of the dry skin issues I would have from the night before would be completely gone. I love this product. It is worth purchasing, especially if you have dry skin. This would be what I would use at night after step 3 when I had it. Now I don't have it, so now I find myself using coconut oil, which I don't know if it actually works as well when it comes to not clogging pores. I try not to put this over my whole face. I more keep it in the areas that dry out, which is my cheeks and nose area. But yeah, I talk about this in my June favorites. I probably use this every day. just throughout the day at different times. Whenever I see that I have a skin issue going on, I'll be like, oh no, put some coconut oil on it. So the last few products are products that I use less frequently. I use these anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week. And the first one is this eye brightening serum from Proactive Plus. This is another thing that one of my friends had given to me a couple weeks ago. I haven't really seen any results from this yet, but it is really soft and light, and it smells okay. I don't really know that it has a scent, but I just dab this under my eyes a couple times a week, and it's supposed to brighten your eyes. I don't know if it's done anything yet because I haven't used it enough, but it's a cool product and I use it frequently, so it's in my skincare routine. And then the next one is a product that I'm kind of disappointed in, and that is the Proactive Plus Complexion Perfecting Hydrator. And I don't like it because it says hydrator, but the active ingredient is salicylic acid, not a hydrating ingredient. So I feel like this product is kind of falsely advertised, falsely labeled maybe. And I've only used this a couple times actually. I've probably only used this twice a week since getting it. It's a nice product. Well, that's not supposed to happen. Ah! I'm having problems. Oh no. Now it's all over me. It's a nice, smooth product. Doesn't smell bad. It actually smells pretty good. But it is not a moisturizer, so if you think that it is, don't buy it because it's not. I don't really know what it does, and again, salicylic acid doesn't really work for me, but I've used it at night. The last step, this is the last thing that I'll put on my face before going to lay down and go to sleep, and it does make my skin feel more refreshed, I guess, but it's not moisturizing anything. So I guess hydrator doesn't necessarily mean moisturizer, but still not a big fan of the way this is worded. And then the next product is the mark correcting pads. I use these once a week, and they're just a great addition to my acne fighting regimen. I use them the night a week that I feel like I have the worst breakout, which for me was last night. It has a pretty strong acidic, It has a pretty strong acidic smell, and the packages just look like this. They're bigger and thicker than an alcohol swab, but they are about the same wetness of an alcohol swab. These are cool little products. They're really cold. I can feel the coldness through here. And I just really feel like it helps fight my acne. And again, I only use it once a week. And then the final product is probably my favorite of the products that my friend gave to me recently, and that is the Proactive Refining Mask. I've heard about this for years on the TV commercials, and you can wear this as a mask where you put it on and remove 10 minutes later, or you can wear it overnight. I've done both. I like the results both times, and I am a big fan of makeup. I'm a big fan of facial masks. I have, I think, 8 face masks, which is why this video is not all of my skincare products. And I will probably do a video just on skincare masks, but I really like the results that I've seen with this. It really does minimize the appearance of my pores. It doesn't have a great smell because the active ingredient is sulfur, and that's mostly the smell that you get. But it's a nice grainy texture that smooths out on your face, if that makes sense. So it doesn't feel really heavy on your face, but it also feels like it's doing something. And I just like that instant gratification of being like, yes, this product is gonna do something to my face. Yeah, I use this once to twice a week. If I use it as the mask, I'll use it once, but if I find a zit that I feel like really needs some help, I'll put that on overnight. But yeah, that's basically all of the products that I use consistently on a weekly basis. I have a lot more products in my medicine cabinet in the bathroom that I would love to show you and talk about. If you want to hear about them, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please feel free to subscribe. I would love for you to do that. If you have any comments, questions, requests, or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, that's all I have for now on this skincare video. Yeah, so until the next time I see you guys, see ya. Hi, I didn't forget the water was there. Ah, my leg's asleep. Which again, I put in a card below. I put that in a card above. Also, here's a little bit of